Hey, what's happening, everybody? Andrew Green here with AJG Fishing. And look, this afternoon I want to talk to y'all about flipping docks, and more specifically with this guy. This is the new Craw that I've just gotten from Drake's Baits. Gonna put it to the test to see how it does. Just looking at it in the water, it looks awesome. And to be honest with y'all, and I know this sounds weird, especially kind of fishing where I fish and, you know, the part of the country that I'm from, flipping is not my favorite thing to do. That being said, I've spent a lot of time doing it. I mean, a lot. And it is it's a great way to catch a big bag, no doubt about it, right? So a couple of key things that I'm going to look for when I'm flipping, and docks in particular, the most important thing is going to be the rate of fall, right? So what determines the rate of fall? Well, there's a few things. Your line size, the lure size, and the amount of appendages that the lure has, the pinchers, the claws, the tentacles, whatever. You know, you're normally using some kind of creature bait. So the more streamlined that a lure is, kind of the less it has going on, the faster it's going to fall. And that's really what I want when I'm flipping any kind of cover, that I'm looking for the bite on the fall, right? So I'm not necessarily going to flip it out, let it hit the bottom, and then soak it on the bottom and twitch it and hope one grabs it off the bottom. The idea with docks, and these are going to be pole docks, right? So they're not floating docks. Fish will suspend, and especially in the summertime, the water's hot, they're going to suspend under that dock, right? So what I want to do is I want that bait to fall fairly quick right in front of the face and have them grab it as a reaction. So a couple rules of thumb. Fluorocarbon's going to fall a little bit slower than braid. So when you do use braid, you can back down on the weight. Now this is a 1/2 ounce tungsten that I have pegged here, and I kind of like to match the color of the tungsten with the color of the plastic. I don't know, just a thing that I do. So that's it. Think about rate of fall, think about a reaction bite, and of course the depth of water that you're going to be fishing. These docks are fairly shallow. They're going to be 3 to 5 feet. If it was going to be deeper, if I was a part of the lake maybe that had those pole docks in 10-15 feet, you're going to go up to a 3/4 ounce to cover more of that water column vertically. Because that's really what you're doing when you flip. You want to, you don't know when you start if they're going to be a foot below the surface or they're going to be 4 foot, right? So you want to cover as much of that water as you can. So anyway, let's pull in. We'll see if we can get some bites. Hey, so real quick, y'all, I've been fishing with it for about, 30 minutes now. And one thing I'm really liking about this Craw, and I kind of hit on it earlier, but that profile, it's slender, right? So there's not a lot of these tentacles and everything to slow the fall down. So what I'm getting is just a real quick vertical drop, and like that fish that I just caught, that drop is what really triggers that bite. Just a cool Craw, man. Good job, Drake. If y'all want to check him out, I'll link in the description how y'all can get a hold of him. Loving it so far.